Know the difference with Annex Wealth Management. Our clients range from the greatest generation all the way to millennials. Each plan is unique because each client is unique, and our firm understands that. Now, in this segment, we're going to concentrate on 30 and 40-somethings, and to do that, I'm joined by Dave Spano, President and CEO, Annex Wealth Management. Hello, Dave.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
Good. This is perfect, Dave. We got a real live 30-something in the studio. Welcome, Fred Coleman, a wealth manager and CFP at Annex Wealth Management.
Thanks for having me, Danny.
Business Insider published an article, 3 things that 30 and 40-somethings always forget when planning for retirement, and we're going to talk more about it. Now, the first point they make is 30 and 40-somethings need to contribute to more than just their 401ks. There are options. What are they, Fred?
Well, the first thing I want to say is that 401ks and tax-deferred accounts such as IRAs are a very useful tool for building up your nest egg, and you should definitely take advantage of them. With that being said, it's also important to take a step back and think about how those accounts work. The IRS allows you to deduct contributions from your income in the current year, and we all love a tax deduction, but in exchange, they set rules that don't allow you to access the funds before 59.5 without paying taxes and penalties. So you can imagine how this can become an issue for those who are looking to retire in their 30s and 40s. Because as an early retiree, you'll need to withdraw from your investment accounts well before 59.5. So remember, you should contribute to retirement accounts, but don't forget other investment vehicles like brokerage accounts, equity compensation plans, and other investments that'll have potential to create income streams in early retirement.
Yeah, and you think about contributing to a 401k plan, for example, especially if the company is matching. That's just free money that people can get by contributing. So we are always saying take advantage of that tax deferral and that pre-tax. That's number one. But your point, of course, is really well taken, that if you put money in a taxable account, that means you can access it without these penalties and interest. And that's really an important piece because, as we all know, things happen. Cars break, houses break, and you need to access that money. So that is a really good point.
Things that 30 and 40-somethings might miss when planning for retirement. And the next is consider the tax implications of contributions. Fred, are 30 and 40-somethings doing that? Because I got to tell you, when I was in my 30s and 40s, I did not. And if they're not, what should they be doing?
Yeah, we all know tax implications are a huge part of life and a huge part of retirement. And although it's pretty much everyone's largest expense, it's still overlooked by some 30 and 40-year-olds. The best thing you can do when thinking about taxes and future taxes is to look ahead. I think of it like a game of chess. An amateur chess player knows their next 1 to 3 moves, but the best chess players in the world, they're looking at their next 11 to 15 moves. And financial planning is like a game of chess because you have to look ahead. Not only should you be looking at lowering your current year's taxable income through your 401k and IRA, but if you're in your 30s or in your 40s, you should be planning for the next 50 to 60 years. And you should be evaluating when's the best time to pay taxes and when you should defer taxes to a different year. The best way to gain that type of flexibility is to contribute to accounts that are taxed differently. So when it comes time to withdraw, you can use the accounts that best fit your specific tax situation. For example, you can use Roth IRAs for tax-free withdrawals in higher tax years. Health savings accounts are also very beneficial for tax-free growth, and you have the potential to withdraw those tax-free. And as I mentioned before, brokerage accounts. There are no limits to brokerage accounts, and there are no rules on how they can be used.
Fred, we often talk a lot about diversification of investments, but there's also diversification of taxes. So taxable accounts, non-taxable accounts, tax-deferred accounts, that's part of the planning as well. You counsel clients on that on a daily basis.
Fred Coleman is a CFP and a wealth manager with Annex. Also joined by Dave Spano, President and CEO of Annex Wealth Management, also a CFP. He's a certified financial planner. We're covering things 30 and 40-somethings might miss when retirement planning. The next is something I can confirm. Your goals, your values are going to change over time. And Dave, I'm going to let you take that one.
Well, the journey is not the destination, right? And we talk about, as we go through this planning, we bring people in, Fred, as you well know, and we put that on the screen and we say, what if this happens? Or what if I want to buy a new house? Or what if I want to take the family on a vacation? How do we handle those things? So it's really not about where you are today, but where you want to go to. So we start with point A and we try to get to point B, but things change. There's children that are born, there's parents that are lost, there are changes to that, there's job changes. So all of that is part of the destination, Danny, and that is why we do this on an interactive basis on the screen.
Annex is ready to be a strong, fee-only fiduciary partner when it comes to investment and retirement planning. Great place to start is Annex Ignite, but we offer services to clients all the way through Annex Private Client. Dave Spano, President, CEO, CFP at Annex Wealth Management. Thank you.
Thank you, Danny.
Fred Coleman, Wealth Manager and a CFP at Annex Wealth Management. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Danny.